Let's start with the reading, Scorpio. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your situation. You can find the link to each individual sign's playlist down below in the description box. Feel free to check that out. Now, let's look into your past energy, current energy, and upcoming events. All right. The energy at the bottom of the deck is, whoa, Three of Wands and the Devil. You know, this is definitely something very strong for you, Scorpio. And you have been having this sort of energy in your readings lately. And it's definitely someone who has a strong attention on you right now. This is something definitely very powerful, that it's not coming from within, but it's coming from the outside. Right here with the Three of Wands and the Devil, I honestly see someone upset. I see someone who is wanting to come in to fight, but fight for love, fight for your attention. Right here, someone is definitely angry because they feel like you have been busy ignoring them. Someone feels neglected by you and they want to talk to you. They want to get that attention that maybe they got in the past, and that right now, maybe for good reasons, you're deciding to not give to them any longer. And so right here, obviously we have someone who is deeply attached to you, regardless of how much time has passed, regardless of how hard they try to appear as though they don't care about you. BS. That's absolutely not the case right here. And with that Three of Wands, you really see action. You really see this person coming forward. This card talks about energy manifested, which means that there is something that they're about to do, something that it's probably not going to be possible to ignore. I'll have to be honest on that. But obviously what we see with the Nine of Pentacles following up is that you lately have been successful. You have achieved something, big or small, does not matter. It just gives you independency. It makes you feel strong. It makes you feel powerful. And they see this and they do not like it. They do not like it because they know that in the moment where you have everything that you need, you are going to never let them in ever again. And so right here, they see that you are successful. They know that you don't need them anymore, and this drives them crazy. They were hoping for you to have reached out by now. Instead, they see you happy. They see you going places, taking beautiful pictures, being with friends, maybe being with someone who you're dating, someone new. Overall, just be content without them. And they just thought that that would have never been a possibility. I get this. I don't want to focus too much on the general energy, but I'm getting a lot of messages from that. And I get the sense that this is someone who in the past always had people who were obsessed about them, crazy about them. And they were the ones usually deciding where the relationship would end. And after that, they've always had those people that they left behind, in a way connected to them, wanting to be back with them. But with you right now, instead, they have something different. They see how you don't want them anymore, and this is driving them nuts. Now, past position, we have the Guardian of Swords and the Eight of Cups. The Guardian of Swords is also known as the Queen of Swords, and you get this card very often for a very good reason. Overall, even when you make the mistake to trust someone who should have not been trusted, you also know what it is that you want and you don't want. You also know how to read people. And sometimes you just want to be wrong. You just want to, for once, think that someone might be not trustworthy or definitely not a good investment, and then being proven wrong. That's something that you're still trying to see someday happening, but it always turns out that you're right. And so right here we see that moment where maybe you decided, enough of this. I do not want to stick around for this. I don't want to play these games anymore. It's affecting my health, perhaps, definitely my vision for the future, my happiness, and so enough. Also, what I see here is that you might be thinking that they have detached from you. You might have said enough, but I feel like this is something that started from the other person. And so right here you're thinking, they have detached, they have created a drama, so they shouldn't be angry, they shouldn't be asking me to reach out. They brought this on themselves. You tried to fix things in the past to patch the holes they were poking on this ship, but eventually it sank because you couldn't keep up with them. They were too destructive. Now, not to say that you didn't hurt at the time. You just didn't want to sit there and wait for the impossible to become possible, for this person to realize things that maybe they are never going to be able to realize. Maybe after several lifetimes. But do you want to wait? Do you want to sit there and postpone your happiness into some time in the future? I don't think so. And so with the Eight of Cups, the present energy is showing us that moment when you walked away from this person, from this connection, and from negativity. In the current situation, Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands, and Ace of Swords reversed. So right here, I see how you have transformed that Eight of Cups, hurtful time when you're walking away from something and someone who meant a lot to you, transformed into another eight, the Eight of Pentacles, working for yourself, working on your future. You are looking for security at this point into your life, and everything or anyone who is not on the same lines as this Eight of Pentacles, you're just going to gently pushing them away and say, well, thank you, but no, thank you. And so this is your spirit right now, just this working bee, trying to do anything that you can in order to build an environment that you can be proud of. In the center of the reading, very important. I know what you're doing here, Scorpio. And what I see is that if this person has already reached out, or when they're going to reach out soon, actually, in the present, we see how perhaps you will play some games with them. You know, right here, they thought that they were playing you, but you're playing them instead. Right here, what I see is that you're wanting to see how far they might take it. So you might be teasing them or leading them on, because right here, what you're thinking is that I told them that this was going to happen. Whenever they were creating that drama, whenever they were making those mistakes, I told them that this was going to be the case. And so, you know what? Now I'm going to milk it. Now I'm going to enjoy it a little bit. Now, what we see right here is that perhaps you might be uploading those pictures on purpose because you know that they are looking at them. You are just wanting for them to see what they have lost. And you know, Scorpio, if this makes you feel better and bring some justice to your energy, then do so. It's not going to harm anyone. And it's fair for you to just send out that message out there. This is what you lost. It's fine. It's okay. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I'm going to be honest. I do see this message meaning that perhaps you are not 100% sure on what to do here, on the fact that you want to forget about this person. Otherwise, I know you, Scorpio, you would have already blocked them completely. You are a Scorpio, you have the ability to do this in a matter of seconds. But nonetheless, you are still leaving that door open, thinking that I'm doing that just because I want to see how far they're going to take it. But is that the real reason, Scorpio? The next card is Ace of Swords reversed, not knowing what to do. You know, in a way, I see here that when they act crazy and they insist, you might feel good pushing them away. But when they stop trying, that's when things get confusing. Because right here, when this happens, you start looking at the situation from a more emotional standpoint. Maybe thinking that this is the last person that will ever want to be with you, ever want to love you. But first of all, that's wrong. That's not the case, and soon you'll see why. And second of all, you should never open up your heart coming from a place like that. Right here, Scorpio, you have to think about what's best for you long term, as you are right here with the Eight of Pentacles. And so, what it is that you really want, Scorpio, you have to find the answer to that question. Someone who can give you love, who can give you passion, but also someone who's not destructive like this person right here. Am I asking for too much? You're not. You are not. Now, in the upcoming energies, something very, very interesting. Justice, but also this Queen of Cups. And, you know, right here with Justice, we have exactly what you were hoping for at this point. Consequences. Right here, you keep ignoring this person. You just don't want to give them the satisfaction of being able to talk to you once again. And, you know, what we see is that they are going to insist. But there is something new coming in here. There is something that perhaps you were not expecting right here with the Queen of Cups. You know, this person is soon going to come in officially to ask for a second chance. Right now, they might have hinted on it, about it. But right now, with these two cards, we soon have something official here. Something that, I don't know, I see with that Queen of Cups, to be honest with you, something you were not expecting. I see someone who's really going to pour their heart out and do something that they have never done before, which is going to capture your attention in a way that you were not expecting at all. So let's look into this upcoming energy. We've seen the situation as it is up to this point, but I want to see what you should expect in the near future. By the way, Strength right here. Someone who's going to be extra vulnerable. This is very powerful, very strong, and we have to see what it is. Now, we have seen the situation up to this point. Let's start looking into what's coming up ahead, and let's see how the situation will evolve. But also, Scorpio, I have to be honest, I see here that you're going to find love soon. There is a new love chapter starting up, actually in the near future already. And I want to see if that's going to be perhaps with this person. I don't think so, but we will see. Or if it's going to be with someone new and who that new person is going to be. All right, let's keep looking into the situation and see what you should expect in your near future. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Scorpio, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio. Look at this, the bridging energy that it's taking us from the current situation to the upcoming one. And obviously, when you have this card, you have someone showing up in a pretty loud way. This is not someone who is going to go unnoticed. Someone who is going to do something which will be right there on your, in your face. And it's going to get your attention. So let's see what this energy is about. But overall, what we're looking at here, it's something that you're not expecting at all. Not at all. Not with this Queen of Cups here. This person, look at that. The Six of Wands once again. This is going to be definitely major because it's not something that they usually do. This is not the usual approach that they follow. And they immediately realize that it's already too late And so in order to get your attention, they have to do something big. But keep in mind that the Six of Wands is coming up twice because I do see two people coming towards you. Someone who, of course, belongs to the past, and someone who you already know, who's going to perhaps surprise you as well. You have a lot of stuff coming up for you, a lot of energy, many events that we have to look into. First of all, let's focus on this energy right here and let's see what this person is wanting to do soon in the near future. Let's see what you should expect. Let's start with that. Okay. You've seen this movie before, Scorpio. You definitely have seen what this is about, but there is one little surprise that you really were not expecting, and now I can see what that is. First of all, no surprise.